Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, lecture number 6, unit number 2, transport in human and plants. We have question number first, define the term transport. Why our transport system is needed in the body of human being and plants? First of all, we have to define the word transport. Transport means the movement of material into or out of the body or a cell of an organism. Mean that like water and salt may move inward or carbon dioxide come outward from the body or a cell, it is known as of an organism is known as transport. Now transport system, it is why it is needed in human and why it is needed in the plants. So here you can see that human transport system, human being have a transport system to carry useful material to where they are needed and to remove waste material from where they are produced. In a very much simple way, we can say that to carry useful material inside the body where they are needed and to remove the waste material which will require. The other way, transport system in plants, we can say that to carry water, mineral salt or other substances from one part of the plant to another. This system is required, this system is needed there. So that's why one thing is there for plants transport system and why it is needed there, because to carry water, mineral salt and other substances from one part of the plant to another. Now we have next step here that describe the question number second we have now, and this question you can see that describe the structure and function of the heart in a human body. First of all, structure of heart. Actually, heart consists of four chamber, two arteria and two ventricles. While arterium singularly we can call it arterium. One arterium and one ventricle to the left side of the heart, one arterium and one ventricle to the right side of the heart. Okay, so arteria are smaller in size than the ventricle. Now, function of heart. The main function of heart is to pump blood around the body. For the sake of this, muscular valves, they are responsible to pump blood from the around the body from the heart. Now we have next question here that describe the mechanism of function of heart. Here we have some steps, we have divided into steps. First steps is here, the right artery receive deoxygenated blood through largest vein in the body called vena cava. So this happens when the heart relaxes and space is created in the artery. Actually, main way some people they discuss is from the vena cava, like they start from the vena cava, and some with the help of from the lungs we can also take or start there, but it's depend on the way that from where we start, either from lungs or from vena cava. Now next one is here we have that from the right atrium the blood is pushed into the right ventricle through the valve. Here first, as we know that here a cycle form that blood from the right atrium receive blood which is deoxygenated blood from the vena cava and then to the right ventricle, and after that you can see here that then the heart contract and the blood from the right ventricle is pushed into lungs through the pulmonary arteries. Now here we can see a very much simple way, pulmonary arteries, with the help of this blood pushes into lungs there. After that, now next step is here that after oxygenation blood comes back from the lungs into the left atrium through the pulmonary veins. Now here you can see that there after this is lungs after oxygenation. After this oxygenation through the pulmonary veins. This blood flows to left atrium, and then the left, after this left atrium, you can see here further, from the left atrium the oxygenated blood goes into the left ventricle, and similarly you can see from left atrium to left ventricle. Then from left ventricle, here you can see the heart contracts and the oxygenated blood from the left ventricle is pushed with the full force into the largest artery called aorta. The aorta then send the oxygenated blood to the whole body. Here you can see that after this left ventricle, blood will push to the aorta. Then after the aorta, it will pushed into the sent into the this oxygenated blood into the whole body. Here you can see we can call it to arteries. After this arteries, the blood flows into capillaries, then into vein, and similarly again come into vena cava. Here structure of heart we can also discuss very simple way. This is the left side of the heart and this one is the right side of the heart. Oxygenated blood, it will flow along this left side of the heart, where deoxygenated blood, it will flow along this right side of the heart. Here we have four chamber. This one is this chamber, it is called left auricle, while this one is called left right auricle. Like up to that point we can call right auricle, and this one is left auricle. Now this is left ventricle, this part, and this one is right ventricle. Now after that, here you can see that pulmonary veins are here. So this with the help of these pulmonary veins, blood comes from lungs and to left auricle, then into left ventricle. After that, this blood goes into aorta through the body. You can see that aorta, it is artery which carry blood to the body, and after the body, this blood may come along the inferior vena cava or superior vena cava. It again come into right auricle and then into right ventricle. After that, along this way, these are further pulmonary arteries are here, and along these pulmonary arteries again blood goes into lungs. This is also a simple way. First of all, from lungs this blood flows into left auricle, then into left auricle, then into left ventricle, then it moves into aorta. After this blood goes into body, then to any vena cava, inferior as well as superior vena cava. Here you can see, and after that to right auricle and to right ventricle, again moves into lungs there. But here at this place, oxygenated blood will be there, but from body to this place, like right auricle, ventricle as well as and this vena cava, the deoxygenated blood will be present. Similarly, mechanism of function of heart which we have described here, for the sake of this we can also make a cycle like such that blood come from vena cava to right auricle, then to right ventricle, then come into lungs, after that to left auricle, to left ventricle, then to aorta, then body, again come into vena cava. This is a very much simple cycle which we have to understand. We can understand it very much easily. Thank you very much.